In 1925, a small group of people met in Washington, D.C. to begin work creating the Appalachian Trail. Their vision caught like wildfire, and in a matter of years, the movement had grown to be thousands strong. Across the 20th century, as the trail took shape and gained protections, more and more people were drawn to it for different reasons. They came seeking solace in nature, or a physical challenge and adventure. Many came to be part of building something grand and beautiful, a wilderness retreat in the rapidly urbanizing world. Some came to bond with their loved ones and to reconnect with what mattered most in their lives.
I haven't spent 5 days with my brother in a row ever since we were kids. So spending time with him is pretty great. I wanted my brother to do this hike with me because he's a city guy, and I just wanted him to get that feeling I had as a New Yorker, city dude, to just get in the woods and just start hiking. The AT takes you away from your supposedly real life. There's this feeling you get, it just flows through you where everything's just right. And look, I'm getting the chills just thinking about it. You know, life is a wonder. And, you know, living just to work and pay your bills, that's not living. I think the AT sets you free. I think the AT puts that aside for you for a while. It's like, look, I'll take this for you. Let's put it over here for a while, and let me show you what I got. And I think the AT shows you what else is out there.
From the beginning, people have come to the trail in search of purpose and healing. Trail founder Benton Mackay poured himself into work on the AT following the death of his wife Betty. And original thru-hiker Earl Schaefer used the trail to walk off the trauma of World War II. Today, people continue to use the trail for escape and therapy, walking through their grief and pain in miles of undisturbed Appalachian wilderness.
Like many things I've done over the past couple of years, it was bittersweet. It was both up and down, literally as well as figuratively and emotionally and every other way. But it was therapeutic.
Yeah.
It was a lift to know that I was retracing his steps.
To see what Danny saw.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't know what the trail looked like, so it was very comforting to know that he had been here and to see what he saw, and I could feel him walking with us.
I started doing therapy after Danny died, and the most common therapy is this thing called EMDR. The idea of EMDR is that you alternately stimulate one side of the brain and then the other, and at the same time think through or talk through the experiences that have been so traumatic. It's that metronome of back and forth and the walking that really makes the difference. And I think, looking back, I think he couldn't have chosen a better self-prescribed therapy than walking 2,200 miles.
It's America's trail, and it's our job to do all that we can to make it accessible to anybody who wants to be on it. And I suspect there are plenty of people who hike the trail searching for who they are, working out problems, trying to, just stop life for a while and slow down and start thinking.
Over the past century, many have been helped by walking this path, and many have given their time and talent to ensure that the path would be there for those who came after. The Appalachian Trail was first connected as a continuous footpath from Maine to Georgia in 1937. In 1968, it became the first national scenic trail in America. In May of 2014, the last mile of trail still crossing private property was moved to public land. But the Appalachian Trail project will never be in any final sense finished. As long as the trail exists, there will be outside pressures seeking to encroach on it, to bisect it, to compromise what the trail has become. From casinos to pipelines, the progress of the modern world does not respect what the AT stands for, and the trail will always depend on the voice of those who value it.
From living here most of my life, I've become well acquainted with a sense of loss. Places that we have hiked as children, the day you show up and there's a posted sign and you're not welcome there anymore because it's going to become a subdivision. Conservation groups are always struggling to put an economic value on what we experience when we're in special places, when we're in places that are unchanged, when we're in places that remind us of places that look the way they looked when our ancestors were here. And I've grown tired of putting a dollar figure on those things because I think that we need to start valuing them for their spiritual content. Not everything can be reduced to dollars and cents. It's hard to quantify what we as the owners of public land possess until we're faced with the threat of losing it. If you back out and you can see the fragmentation in our landscape, you can see the roads going further and further into areas that used to be quiet, that used to be natural, and too many places have changed. And the fact that this place has not changed much means it's all the more worthy of our efforts to keep it the way it is. But once you've invested, whether it's public dollars or people's emotion and blood, sweat, and tears in them, once we as owners own that experience, then you have to defend it. Now people are waking up and people are realizing that there's a finite amount of special places that still function as natural communities, and we have got to defend those places or we're going to lose them.
It's our trail. It's your trail if you want it. The only question is, will you claim it? Will you become an owner and defender of the Appalachian Trail? Will you join this movement that is generations old in saying this place matters, that it has value, and we need to preserve it for the future? Myron Avery called it the People's Trail because of the countless individuals who poured their love and sweat into making it. It falls to us to determine if the Appalachian Trail will continue to deserve that name.